Is it? It's kind of warm in here. Gotta take this off.
Love that. Yes.
Okay.
Your shirt.
Oh, my custom kit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, hang on.
And you have the.
Yeah. I got the full kit on today.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's that? Do I play soccer? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll play
Okay.
soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I'll play
I wasn't
soccer.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Made it myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to get a kit like this for yourself, or any customization at all, really, we got it.
Hit us up.
Is this a good? This is a good promo.
Yeah, it is.
Is this gonna make people want to come in? I just love that it's two very different yellows. They're not on the same
At all.
thing at all. This is like a mustardy.
Yeah.
And this is like a yellow.
I like how one is going down and then the other letter is going like horizontally. It just looks very bad.
Like a first grader did it.
Yeah.
That's what most of my art projects look like. I was never very good at the whole art thing, so yeah. Yep, this is what we're working with.
Love
this
that.
is what I came up with. This is what came out of my brain. So yeah.
You just don't walk around like that though outside.
Well, it was chilly out this
Yeah.
morning, so I had to
Put on two.
bundle up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
All right, well, welcome back to Off the Pitch, guys, the official podcast of Soccer Shop. I'm Sarah, and this is
Cornelius
Cornwall.
the third.
The third. I was actually thinking the third in my head. Cornelius.
There was two before me. Yeah, and I'm the third. Yeah. Yep. So, check out my dad and my grandpa.
Yeah.
Big corn folk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hence the yellow.
That wasn't even planned.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like,
oh, man.
look at that. Look at
wow. That's golly. Look at that. Magic. Yes, this is Off the Pitch, the official little podcast of Soccer Shop. PlayWatchWear. What's PlayWatchWear, Sarah?
PlayWatchWear. Wait, hold on. He got me off guard. I don't know where I was going to go.
I got thrown off my rhythm. I saw Cameron about to yell something. It looked like he was about to do it right there, so I was going to pause and let him yell, but then he just did it, and then I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, you got me
too.
too.
I'll throw it over to you.
And I was not ready either.
PlayWatchWear, the online home of Soccer Shop.
Yes.
So that's the website, that's the socials, that's everything.
I was gonna say what you look like a piece of corn.
That is an astute observation there, Cameron.
Or Colonel Mustard from what is that game? Is it Clue? Is that the name of the game? Where you have to figure out. Oh yeah, corn. Yeah. Please. Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping nobody would mention that. I'm trying to block that from my memory. I can't get it out of my brain. It's taking over my life. Yeah, I might as well get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
You're already dressed
I'll
like
toss
it.
that in. Yeah, that wasn't planned at all. I was trying to avoid that, actually. But I did the opposite.
Yeah.
So, here we are.
So, how was your week?
Oh, boy. How was my week? It was good. I had some friends over the weekend. Played some Jackbox. You ever played Jackbox before?
No.
So, it's like a pack of, like, party games. So, like, there's one called Quiplash where it'll give you, like, a prompt and you have to, like, fill in the blank.
Okay.
So it'll be like, name a movie title for this year's hit blockbuster.
Okay.
And then you'll, like, write in your answers.
Now, does it have to be an actual movie title, or you can make up?
No, you make everything up.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just one of the
sounds
games.
like
There's
fun.
one of them where you draw like a T-shirt design, and then you write a bunch of slogans, and then it mixes them up, and you get other people's slogans and T-shirts, and you mix and match them to create your own shirt.
That sounds like
A
fun.
bunch of stuff like that. Oh, it's right up my alley.
It sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
Now, is this something you can buy in the store? Or did you play this like on the Xbox?
It's virtual.
Virtual. Okay.
Yeah, it's all. So like it comes up on the screen, and then you type in on your phone the answer, and it sends it.
Oh, that That is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it's very fun. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we had some friends over and did that. Which got a wedding this weekend, so I had to go buy some clothes for that.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah, me and
Everyone's
Courtois
so-
finally.
Yeah,
Time
I
and
know.
night. Yeah.
We're still not invited.
It's a callback from episode 12 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend's friend is getting married this weekend.
That's fun.
It's gonna be real awkward for me because my girlfriend's in the wedding,
Oh, so you're just gonna be
and I'm
standing
not.
in.
So I'm gonna be like on my own the
Right.
whole time, and I don't know any of these people. So I'm just gonna be wandering aimlessly around the place. So, and it's in the mountains, but it's on a lake that's set up like a beach.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it's a beach in the mountains. So it's
Very interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. I've always wanted to
So
be in a wedding.
my first wedding I've been to as an adult. So
Wow. I just
Yeah.
went to my first wedding, I think, 2 summers ago. Ever.
Okay.
First wedding ever.
okay.
Yeah, I did not get to my favorite part, which was cutting the cake. It was just a really long wedding.
Yeah, that's what I'm most excited for is the cake.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
get to that part.
If
so-
I'll be judging them very harshly
Yeah.
on the level of cake. I'm a big dessert fella.
Oh, me too. Yes,
so
for sure.
yeah, you and your cakes.
Yeah,
Oh
like-
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be judging it pretty heavily on the cake.
Yeah.
So that'll determine how good of a wedding it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I got to that part, but I had to leave.
Dipped out early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
you
just
just-
a
you
very,
weren't having
very,
it.
very, very long wedding. Like, very long wedding.
Oh. Yeah, those are there's no need. Like the ceremony itself was,
Yeah.
there's no need.
Yeah.
Ceremony should be quick, and then the reception, that's where you go.
But I mean, it was a good experience for my first wedding. I've always wanted to be in a wedding.
Oh, okay.
Like, I still want to be a flower girl.
Oh, okay. I was in 2 weddings. One I was too young to remember, and then the other one was my aunt when I was in like high school, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, I think this is the only 2 I've been to. Yeah, there's only 2 that I can remember going to.
Yeah, like, I'm definitely willing to knock over a little child to be a flower girl.
There's gonna be some small children getting knocked over.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about it. It's happening. Yeah.
For sure.
Well, how have you been?
Pretty good.
What's up with you? School good?
Yeah, very, very, very tired. We had, I don't even remember how many games we had this past week. Was it
Yeah.
3? 2?
More than one.
More than, it was 3. Definitely
Okay.
3.
Okay.
We played Wednesday, then Saturday, and then yesterday.
Okay. How did those go?
We won on Wednesday.
Okay.
4-0.
Oh, okay.
Saturday was a great game. Unfortunately, lost in like the last 6 minutes of the game. It
Ah,
sucked, but it was
yeah.
a really good game between both teams.
Okay.
2-1.
All right.
And then Sunday we got slaughtered. And to give you some backstory behind this,
Yes, please.
so we're playing the NCCAA, so double C, double A, the National Christian Collegiate Athletic Association. So it's a thing, like
Like, you've heard of the NCAA.
yeah,
The NCCAA.
exactly what it is. Yeah. And so it's just like its own separate thing, completely from NCAA.
Okay.
And so
No relation.
no relation at all. We will play NCAA teams, but like it doesn't count. So we're considered D1 there,
Gotcha.
which in my personal opinion could equate to like D3, D2 of the NCAA.
Okay.
Well, yesterday we played D1 Davidson College. So that was
D1 NCAA D1.
yeah, NCAA
Okay.
D1 Davidson.
There's a lot of letters being thrown around
Yeah.
right now. My brain's not comprehending.
But yeah, and so I mean it was 7-0, but we played well.
Okay.
It was a good learning experience for us, so it's only gonna make us better. So
Okay. All right.
that's pretty much my takeaway from it. It was a surprisingly quick game, actually. So yeah,
Okay.
but other than that, it's been
One of the game to 7, win by 7
Yeah.
type things.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
yeah, we just didn't want to be the one to win, you know. That,
Sure.
They
you
had
wanna
so many
let them
people
feel
there, yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is the game at?
It was in Davidson.
In Davidson. Okay.
Yeah, it was nice field, nice stadium, nice crowd. So it was cool to kind of experience that.
Right.
You know, I wish I was on the other side when we won, but it was cool.
Getting to experience that every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you play a lot of D1 schools?
We don't. It was the first time in history I think any of our teams at my school has played a D1 team.
Oh.
So we kind of made history.
Well,
so that was cool.
All right. No need to brag, but okay.
Yeah, we did that. May have lost. We're not gonna look at the scoreboard, but we
Hey,
played
a D1
we
school.
played exactly.
That's an accomplishment.
Exactly.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but other than that, just chilling really.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, where do you want to start with the games from the weekend? First of all, no Premier League.
No Premier
So nothing
League.
to talk about there.
R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it's a week, right, of no Premier League games, or is it just?
Oh, I don't know
this
if they've
week?
decided
Okay.
on this week yet, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that was very sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched the Real Madrid and Barca game this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real Madrid. One of those where they're out there and they're not real sure what's going on, and then all of a sudden they start scoring. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, okay, we know what we're doing.
Yeah. They have
Yeah.
to, lull the opponent. Like, oh, you have a chance. No, you don't. I'm just kidding.
Make them give them that false sense of security,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
bam, punch them in the face.
Exactly. That's the best. Surprise attack.
Yeah, you catch them by surprise. They'll never see it coming.
But yeah, Valverde's goal was.
Oh yeah, one of those where the defense just kind of switches off, and he's in all that space, and he's like, I guess I'll keep going.
Yeah.
And then
That happened to me this past Saturday at my game. I beat another defender, and just took off up the field from center back, mind you. I got to a point, and I was just like, oh no,
where do we go from here?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I promise, I blocked out everything. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. And then I saw my teammate, and I literally just saw her. Don't know where the defenders were.
Sure.
And I just passed it to her, and took a touch, and they kind of took it from her. But I
Sure.
could have probably shot the ball. Don't know where the goal was. Didn't see the goalkeeper. So
Yeah.
it was just a moment
Not
of panic.
sure where I am on the field.
Yeah. I just know I was up there.
Sure. Yeah.
Could have been going the wrong way.
Right. That's not my fault.
Exactly. But yeah. Brain was definitely in scrambles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Moment.
Yeah. So, yeah, Real Madrid won pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. Just
Love them.
unstoppable.
I love them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brazil's going to be...
Oh, golly.
up.
If they can figure out that, chemistry and, who's going to play where, and
Yeah.
get the most out of that team,
They're going to be a big problem.
it's game over.
Big problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I didn't see the Barcelona game.
Yeah. It
They
was
won, right?
Yeah, 4-0.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, they had. I think they played Cadiz,
I saw
believe.
Lewandowski's goal, the ball from somebody,
I believe
chest
it
it,
was-
volleys.
It wasn't Rafinha, I don't think.
I can't remember. It was a nice
Yeah.
ball forward.
Yeah.
Easy control, wide open,
Yeah.
plenty of space.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited to see the Barca Bayern Champions League game. That game is going to be
Bayern
good.
have been struggling.
Really?
Yeah, they have 3 in a row that they've not won.
Oh, no.
They've been tying. They drew against Stuttgart over the weekend, and Stuttgart should have won. They had a goal disallowed
Oh, no.
that was I forget who it was. It was either Kimmich or De Ligt. Was on the corner of the 6-yard box. I don't know what he was doing. The attacker came forward, just kind of grabbed his arm.
Yeah.
Didn't pull, just sort of give him a little tap on the arm to just make contact.
Yeah.
He goes down.
Oh, God.
Stuttgart player gets the ball,
And
passes it in the goal. He's right there at
Yeah.
the goal. They call it back
For a foul.
for a foul.
That's the worst.
I mean, it was the lightest.
Of contact.
Of,
Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't pull. He just put his hand on his
Yeah.
arm. And as soon as the Bayern player felt
flew
it,
forward,
just
just-
flopped to the ground. And it just sort of collapsed. His knees gave out, went to the ground. And, yeah.
I mean,
And then it ended up 2-2, so that would have been... And then, yeah, it was
Dang.
dumb.
that's
So
That's
Bayern
the
really
worst.
got away with it.
that is the worst.
And then in true Dortmund fashion, they also dropped points when Bayern dropped points.
Surprise, surprise.
I saw a comment on the video of the highlights. Someone was like, Dortmund just have too much respect for Bayern.
Yeah,
They're
really?
Always dropping points when Bayern drop points. They're like, we can't win the league.
Right.
That's not our position.
Right.
We can't be doing that. So,
Surprise, surprise.
yeah. And Gio Reyna
He's alive.
Stepped onto the pitch.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. I don't think he really did much. He
Oh.
came on as a sub and didn't really. He had one good cross to Modeste, and Modeste skied it.
Well.
It was coming in pretty quick, and he tried to volley it,
Gotcha.
and it went.
Into the stands.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's alive and well.
He is. Yeah.
He's playing.
He played. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Got involved in that one attack. That's all I really saw from him. I didn't see everything, so I might have missed something. But from what I saw.
Yeah. That's good. He needs to get back.
But yeah, he was on the pitch, which is an improvement.
Yep.
For him. So yeah.
For a while, he was off the pitch.
I don't. She said that in the cadence of a joke or something, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's the name of our podcast.
Oh, is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Ha. What do you know? Oh, look at that. Wow. What other? Oh my God.
The Juve game.
Okay. Did you see that?
So scared. No.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can collect all this from memory.
Oh God.
So it is Juve's down 2-1
Okay.
going into stoppage time. They score in the 93rd minute
Okay.
to tie it up.
Okay.
Okay. A minute later, the 94th minute, they get a corner,
They score again, don't they?
and Milik scores.
Okay.
Already on a yellow card. Takes his shirt off in
no.
celebration. It's a red card.
Card. Yeah.
They go back to the halfway line. Ref's about to blow a whistle for kickoff. VAR gets involved.
Oh God.
They call the ref over to review the corner.
Oh God.
All the players on the pitch follow the referee over in protest. He cannot make it to the monitor. It starts kicking off on the sidelines. Both teams there's skirmishes everywhere. There's pushing and pulling going on, and it's absolute chaos. There's people everywhere. I didn't see any punches thrown,
But I'm pretty sure there was
but there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
so who
yeah.
knows? In that, the Juventus manager gets a red and another Juventus player. So
Okay.
they're on 3 reds now. And I believe one of the other, I never heard of the team before that they were playing.
Okay.
Never heard of them. I assume they just got promoted to Serie A.
Gotcha.
One of their players got a red as well.
Okay.
So there's 3 red cards in this skirmish.
Oh my God.
Takes a few minutes before the ref can even get to the monitor to review the play. So Milik was at the near post,
Okay.
heads it across the
Okay.
goal into the far post.
Yeah.
Bonucci tried to, once Milik headed it towards goal, he tried to then head it as well to redirect it.
Right.
Did not make contact with the ball.
Okay.
He was deemed offsides.
Okay. So then,
The goal was disallowed.
but he didn't touch the ball.
Exactly.
Or affect the ball. Or
They
affect
said
the
that
goalkeeper.
he affected the play, and
What did he do? Blow on the
Goal
ball
was
to,
disallowed.
to make it go in the goal?
he was like a step offsides, and he jumped up to head it, did not make contact, but they said that interfered with the play, and
Now, when he jumped up to head it, was anyone around? Like, was he
No.
So he was by himself.
pretty much.
And so the game ended in a tie.
Mhm.
And
Here's the thing, though. There are some images that came out after the game that showed a zoomed out, a different camera angle than they used to draw the lines. And that camera angle showed a defending player essentially on the goal line.
So he was onside.
Bonucci was onside the whole time.
Oh my God. That sounds like a great game, and I missed that. I love drama at a game. Like, I love a good fight.
In total, 4 red cards,
An
including
offside.
the manager, 3 players across
Oh
both
my
teams.
God.
And
That was a good game.
for the other team, yeah.
Well, yeah.
For Juventus.
No, but.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is really. I'm gonna have to watch that. Like the entire just ending of that game. Come back and watch that.
Yeah, there was a lot. I think they have that whole segment, that whole 10-minute segment is on YouTube that you can watch. Ignore the man crawling on the ground. He's not here. You don't have to draw attention to him, Sarah.
He just looked like a worm going.
Yeah, it was absolute chaos, and Juventus got screwed out of 3 points.
Wow.
And so yeah, that's really, and all the other stuff that's been going on with VAR lately.
Yeah.
It's, we could do a whole show on that. And if you'd like to see that, leave a comment and let us know you want to see us do a whole show dedicated to VAR, and we'll do it.
Yeah, because I certainly have some opinions about VAR.
Just briefly.
It's messed up the game. Like,
do you think it should stay or do you think it should go?
I feel like maybe certain aspects of VAR should stay.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think it's good, but I think the way it's being utilized is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's less fights about these things. Like, that's the best part. Like, I want to see a fight.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Let them scrap it out.
Yeah.
Why not? Take the hockey approach.
Exactly.
Let them get it out of the system.
That is the best idea ever. I think all the sports should adapt that. Just let them fight for 2-3 minutes,
Let them
and
go
then
for a few.
let them sit out for a couple minutes. Sure. And just bring them back on.
Yeah. So, Sarah, what's your biggest injury you've ever had?
I broke my ankle in the 7th grade.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been waiting on this moment my whole life, guys. Actually, really been waiting for someone to ask me this question.
All right. So you broke your ankle.
Yeah.
Wow. How? What did you do?
So I was at soccer practice. You were scrimmaging, having a good time as, children do.
Sure.
And so I was bringing the ball up from the back, and I went to do a pullback. And I stepped on the ball and slipped. And my ankle just kind of I landed under my leg. And so I just broke my ankle. But it was a clean fracture, just literally just right on across.
So you did this to yourself?
Yeah.
This wasn't even...
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
As I was on the ground, I was a mixture of crying and laughter. So it was...
Just sounded real odd to everyone out there. Like,
Yeah,
we've never heard anyone cry and laugh at the same time.
Is she laughing? Is she crying?
One of those, yeah.
I just didn't get up. But it was the worst pain ever. I thought I broke my leg. I was like, oh my God, I broke my leg.
We did, technically.
Well, yeah.
Your ankle's the bottom of your
Yeah.
leg bones. So
But-
technically you did.
Or it just really felt like up here I broke my
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it was...
So was it dangling to the side?
No,
or
it was just literally it just kind of broke just across, and there was nothing, no bones poking out. So it looked normal.
Okay.
They said I had a perfect break, quote unquote. Whatever that means to me,
clean,
but yeah, I went across my growth plate. Which now that I think about it, my foot hasn't grown since 7th grade.
Stunt your growth, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
interesting.
But wouldn't that mean one would grow bigger than the other on one ankle?
Yeah. If that was,
but that's not the case. So.
There was one time. So did it? All right. So your foot. So here's your foot.
Yeah.
Right. So did it go down like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But it broke though.
Yeah.
There was a girl on my adult league team, and she was one of our good friends.
Oh no.
So legs like this. She reaches up to get the ball, and someone else comes through to get it at the same time.
And just chops her foot backwards?
Like that. And I saw it bounce and dangle, and I just turned, and as I turned to the sideline, I just so happened to look directly at her mom. And I was like, oh no. And my face was, I'm sure it was just in shock. Of because I just saw her. And so they take her to the emergency room. Just had some sprained ligament or something. It wasn't, nothing was broke. She was on crutches. We went out that night. She went out with us that night. Yeah, we were.
That didn't stop her from having a good time.
Yeah, because after the game was in the afternoon, and then we were all gonna go home, shower, and then come to our place for some cowboy stew.
Yeah.
And you ever had cowboy stew?
No, what is
it? It's a dish that my good pal Marshall makes, and
Okay.
it's a stew, and it's really just a simple stew.
Stew.
Just
Oh,
some,
okay.
some beef and vegetables.
So where's
Stew.
the cowboy coming?
Well, it's made famous by Cowboy
Cowboy.
Kent Rollins. You know Cowboy Kent Rollins?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay,
Well, but I think he was just watching a YouTube video online. He wanted to like find something new to make.
Yeah.
And he was just like, let me make a stew, and then he typed in like, stew on
Stews,
YouTube or something
yeah.
like stew recipe or something like that, and then this video came up with like Cowboy Kent Rollins making stew in a pot on wood in his backyard, like a wood fire that he had.
Interesting.
So yeah, we were doing that, and so she's like, I'm not missing that.
Right, you can't miss
And
cowboy
then,
stew.
Yeah, then we went out on the town afterwards. She was on the crutches.
She did not let
moving
that
around
stop her
in the boot.
having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
So
But
it sounds
yeah.
like you're pretty weak to me.
Yeah, I guess
You
so. I don't know most 7th graders that go out on the town anyway, but I definitely missed an opportunity to do that. But I was in like unbearable pain. Like once all the adrenaline wore off,
Yeah.
like going to the urgent care was okay.
Right.
I wouldn't let him take my finger because I thought the machine that they were gonna do was like to prick my finger. It was to get my pulse, and so I was over here
the
like,
little clamp thing.
Yeah,
you put
and
your
I was
finger
like-
in. Yeah.
no, it was back up. It's just for my
Your
pulse.
foot's dangling off your body. You're worried about this little prick on your finger.
And so then they're like, take me for an X-ray, and this is the part I always remember. He like gets my foot and literally picks it and like plops down like a piece of meat, like you just
Yeah.
it just goes like on to the thing, and he takes an X-ray and he's like, yeah, it's a clean break, perfect break, blah blah blah. They put me in some kind of fake whatever cast thing until I can go get the other one.
Oh, right.
I go home
Temporary.
that night and they give me like regular ibuprofen.
Mm-hmm.
Really don't know why they did that. I would wonder if my parents said I didn't need the stronger medication, but if it was them, I'm definitely gonna have to fight them after this because I
Sure.
was in pain like every 6 hours between taking the meds. Like,
Yeah.
I would wake up in so much pain and then take the meds, go back to
So
sleep.
all they did immediately was do a temporary cast
Mm-hmm.
and give you some ibuprofen.
yeah,
That's crazy to me.
and
That's
gave
crazy.
me some crutches. Wow. Yeah, I had a love-hate
And
relationship.
then what was after that? So like
So I went to get the cast,
when? How long after?
maybe a day or two.
Okay.
So I wasn't in the temporary one very long.
Okay.
I think it was just kind of to hold me over until I
Right.
could go. Got the cast. I got red because that was our team colors at the time.
Nice.
Don't know why I didn't go with blue because it was my
Sick.
favorite color. I was still being a team player while I would
Dedicated to the team. Look at me,
Right.
coach.
And so then I had the crutches. And my dad wanted me to get like the little scooter things you put your leg on.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm not walking around middle school with that because I thought it'd be embarrassing. People would
he's
laugh at me.
skirting through the hallways on that
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
But I was like, no. I
Right.
wish I got it because like sometime later, we had like a ramp at our school and it was wet,
Oh,
and
boy.
I went and I like slid down the ramp. But it was after school, so only people that were
Wait,
in after school on my crutches.
Oh,
The crutches
okay.
slipped out, slid down the ramp.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
embarrassing. My friends were laughing at me, and I was just like, "Thanks, guys, for laughing at me." But luckily, it wasn't that too many people saw it. So.
You didn't re-break your ankle.
No, I didn't
Imagine you
actually.
fall.
I've been so angry. Like I would have sued the school
You
actually
gotta go through this. Yeah.
because it was the only way to get to the cafeteria. So
Mm-hmm.
I had to go down the ramp.
Gotcha. There's no
Definitely.
steps.
No,
Interesting.
it was a weirdly
We
because it was
had-
already on the second floor. The
right.
cafeteria was.
We had
so-
both
Yeah.
steps and ramp.
Yeah.
On towers. Yeah.
So that was definitely an experience, but yeah. And then I got it taken off. I want to say like 4 to 5 weeks
Okay.
after I initially broke it, and then I started physical therapy, which was
Okay.
fun.
So you got the cast off 4 or 5 weeks after, and you were off crutches as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I still had to wear like a little boot just for a little bit while I was in the physical therapy. And then when I got strong enough, I was just walking normally. And I broke my right foot.
That's crazy to me that it
Yeah.
just heals itself like that.
Right?
That's like your bones are broke.
Yeah.
They're broken. They're not attached anymore.
Yeah, I know. And just kind of like,
And then you just stay off it
and it just
for a month,
back to
and it
So we're basically like starfish,
like what?
kind of,
That's
sort
crazy.
of, in
That's
a way.
crazy to me.
In a way, but I would drink milk almost every day. And my dad is like, my dad's like, what are you doing? I'm like,
I'm trying to get IBS, Dad. What do you
I'm,
think?
I'm drinking milk so it grows back quicker. And he's like, no, like you idiot.
Haven't you seen the commercials, Dad?
He's like, no, you idiot. Just makes your bones stronger. And I was just like, oh my god.
Well, now you won't break it again.
Oh yeah, that's very true. I drank a lot of milk in that period, the 4 to 5 weeks.
Now I have long-term digestive issues, but hey.
Yeah, well, I won't be. I'm not lactose intolerant, so that's
Oh, okay.
a good thing.
Interesting.
And, yeah.
You drink a lot of milk now?
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
I drank enough for my lifetime in that 4 to 5 weeks. So. Yeah.
When's the last time you had just a glass of milk?
A long
I don't know that
time.
I've ever sat down with a glass of milk in my entire life.
Yeah, I have it if I'm like eating Oreos and like. When,
Yeah,
once
I
that's
don't
left over.
count that.
But
I just
like,
mean you have a glass of milk with
I mean,
something, or just by itself. I don't think I've ever done that.
I can't remember the last time.
No, I don't think I've ever done.
Really? No.
I don't think.
I've definitely had just a glass of milk by itself.
Okay. No, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever done that. Never been do milk in the cereal. I haven't had milk from a cow.
Where you normally get your milk?
Almonds.
Yeah, I like
Oats.
almond milk. Almond milk
Yeah.
is chef kiss.
Yeah.
Love almond milk.
Yeah, I go back and forth between almond and oat milk.
Really, I haven't had oat
Almond
milk.
milk, like, still a cow.
I thought it was from. Almonds.
It's the almonds.
Okay.
You milk the almonds. No, there's a process to get it's not milk technically. It's
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah, I was just throwing back milk, just left and right. So yeah.
What other injuries you had?
In high school, I had like a couple unidentified knee injuries. I didn't go to the doctor for it, but it hurt.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just like I think maybe my meniscus is having a little pain.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I have one, and my quad. It hurts so bad. Again, haven't went to the doctor for it.
Right.
So I just keep playing on it,
Yeah.
really. But it's just like, I don't know if I pulled it or if I'm on the verge of pulling it. But
What I had one in high school. The knee. Oh, what is it? Osgood Schlatters.
Osgood.
I think it's Osgood Schlatters or something like that. It's like a knee condition. I can't remember exactly what it is, but yeah, it's like you got some pain in your knee.
Yeah.
And I had to wear one of the little band.
Oh,
thing.
I
Have you
did.
seen the people
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
band?
yeah.
I wore one of those.
Yeah.
Had that for like a season of high school soccer, and then by the time I came back, yeah, because high school soccer ends in like November, 1st of November. Well, I guess it depends on how far. October for us.
Yeah, ours was, we played in the spring.
Right, because
Yeah.
the women play in the spring, so it's reverse. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we were done in like October, I think, and then by the time I started club in January, I was good to go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird. Wouldn't notice it
Mm-hmm.
until like physical activity would trigger it, and like putting pressure on the
Yeah.
on the knee, like running and stuff.
Yeah,
triggered
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine was, because it was both of my knees. I think mine, I don't know what it was, but like I had like a tape that just went up like one side of my knee.
Oh yeah, I've seen
So
this.
yeah, it was just, I don't know what happened really.
You got some knee stuff going on. Is that still
Yeah.
going on?
No.
Okay,
no,
you're good
that's-
now.
Yeah,
Knees
yeah,
are all
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
my knees are solid.
All right.
Yeah.
What else?
I had a concussion this past April. Very, very
Okay.
like concussion. Again, we had like a spring jamboree, if you want to call it that, at
of course.
Catawba.
Mm-hmm.
So we were playing Belmont Abbey, and the ball is a literal boulder, rock solid ball.
Yes, our high school coach
Mm-hmm.
made sure that the balls were impossible to kick. Like
Yeah.
it felt like you're breaking your foot
Yeah,
when you made contact.
I
with
feel
it.
like I broke
Yeah.
my brain.
I refused to head it
Yeah,
because of how hard it was. Yeah.
right, yeah. And
Had
so,
nothing to do with the fact that I was shorter than everyone and
exactly.
couldn't jump
No,
as
no,
high.
no.
It was I didn't want to. I could have done it if I wanted to.
Yeah,
if
I believe
wanted
you. I believe you. But
to. It was just the ball was so hard. I'm not gonna get a concussion out there. You know.
yeah, so the first one, it hit me in the head. I was like, okay, I just sat down for a second. But then I felt fine. Like, I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm going to go back out. So that game finishes. We go on to the second one. And, the first half goes well, blah, blah, blah. And so they get, like, a breakaway. And I remember running back. I think It was all like a scramble that happened right in front of me.
Okay.
I don't know if their player fell on my goalkeeper fell on their player, or they both fell. I just know
People
that
fall.
fell right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if I jumped or if I tripped, but my face just smacks the ground. I didn't like brace
Oh,
or
you just
anything.
straight up face planted.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and it was grass, and so I got up. I had grass all over my face.
Yeah.
And like my lips were chapped.
Yeah.
And my dad's at the game, and the only thing he can manage to like say is like, "Do you need some chapstick?" Because I always have chapstick. Like always have chapstick on, and
That'll
so
help your concussion.
yeah, really, honestly, love the support. Not caring that I just smacked my face on the ground.
Sure.
So I had to come off, grass all over my face, nose started bleeding,
Oh,
and so I was like, okay, I had a little headache, but then like the next 3 days, I just kind of like had like a lingering headache, and it just felt like really fuzzy. Yeah, I actually came to work here.
Oh.
With the concussion.
wow,
so,
that's commitment.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like I think it was mild, like the lowest level of.
Yeah.
So I was still able to function. It was just
Right.
like kind of
Just a little
hazy.
out of it.
Yeah.
And how long does that last?
3 days.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't that bad.
All right.
That was my first ever
Don't-
concussion.
I don't think I've had one that I know of. There was one time in college I thought I was playing at the rec center, just pick up, and there was one I headed it, like it was coming in hot, and I decided to head it.
Yeah.
And knocked me back a bit, and I was like, oh boy, okay. And my head was hurting, and I was like, I wasn't sure, so I was like, let me just go get it checked out.
Yeah.
So went to the emergency room, did like the scans and stuff, and they were like, you have one of the healthiest brains we've ever seen.
Nice.
And I was like,
nice.
maybe you want to rerun
Rerun
this,
it.
because I don't think that's correct. But yeah, they were like, no, you're good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was. I think one time I was like maybe 8, 10 years old. I was in the goal, and I was making a save, and I dove, but I didn't realize I dove. I saved the ball from going in, by the way.
Right.
I dove more backwards than I did sideways, and my head like dinged the post. Like you heard the ding. I got up completely fine and was
yeah.
just like, oh, okay.
any other injuries?
None that I can think of. I think I've been very, very blessed to not have
Yeah.
some serious injuries.
Yeah.
But yeah. How about you? Besides the one, hip.
Well, we can get to that. I'm trying to think of like the first injury I can remember having. I remember my friend Adam had a really big front yard and a like decent sized soccer goal that they had set up, and we had this ball that was definitely not regulation,
Okay.
but it was one you could kick it and it would just fly. It just
Really?
soared. You
Oh
could
my
kick it
gosh,
so
that's so
far.
fun.
And we found out that it would go even farther barefoot.
Huh.
So we were out there playing barefoot,
Oh god.
and there was like it was like every time I would go over there, I would smash my toe into the ground by the time we were done. Like there would be one time where my big toe, it was always my big toe, would just get smashed into the ground, and I never broke it.
Oh.
It never broke. But I was like, after like the third or fourth time, I was like, maybe I'm gonna put some
Shoes on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
But that was the first one. I remember like afterwards, a week or two after, I was like limping around a bit, but it wasn't broken. I had it checked out. We were good. Just bone bruise.
Yeah. Those hurt though.
Yeah, they get so sore, and then
Yeah.
if you touch them, it's like I'm
You
gonna
wanna,
die.
Yeah, you wanna,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then like had a pulled hamstring. Had like a week or two off for that. I sprained my ankle. Was on crutches for a couple weeks. It wasn't like a bad sprain. It was
Okay.
very light.
Okay.
So I was on crutches for like 2 weeks for that, and in a brace when I played for like the next month, and then it was
Okay.
good to go
Yeah.
by the end of the season. I remember I was on crutches. I did not want to have crutches in school
Really?
because I didn't want people to notice me. I didn't want people to know I existed. And I was like, I got cut. I'm gonna
That's
stand
the
out. I'm
best.
gonna stand out real quick.
That is the best. 'Cause
And then everyone's asking me, what happened? I gotta tell
Yeah.
the story 100 times.
That's the-
And I hated it so much.
that's the best.
And I remember one time the worst was like going to the lunch, like going to the cafeteria with them, because there's like no good place to set them. So I just had to like lean them up against the table.
Yeah.
I remember one time they fell and like it made this loud
Oh,
crash.
that's
and
no.
And everyone looked at me and I wanted to die. I wanted to
just
die.
like sink into
I
the
was
ground.
like, that was my worst nightmare. Is
Oh
having
my
everyone
gosh.
look at me and like know that I existed.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too terrible because like I wouldn't say a lot of friends, but it was mainly my friends coming up to me. So it was like, okay, it's not like complete strangers.
Right.
So I felt comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And they were nice enough to hold my crutches for me or put them in
Okay.
places. So I had
Yeah,
some
my
good
friends were cool about it, but
And
like
they signed my cast and stuff.
yeah, I didn't have like a cast or anything
Yeah.
to sign, so
You
people
just
would
sign your
want
foot.
me to sign this little. No, I got it wrapped.
Sign the wrap.
my Mueller wrap. But yeah, Mueller wrap, which you can get
Yeah.
here at the store. Do we still have some left? One of the stores will have them. It's fine.
Yes, we do actually.
Sweet. So yeah, I remember that one. The worst one I had other than my hip was I had a lower back injury the summer before my freshman year of high school.
Ooh.
And
worst.
I was out for 3 months in total.
Oh my
Yeah. So I go to the doctor and had like X-rays, MRIs. I couldn't like lower back debilitating. Everything shut down.
Oh my
like I
God.
couldn't like everything was done. Lower back stuff is the worst because it
yeah.
affects
everything. Yeah.
You can't bend. You can't bend in either way.
Really, yeah.
Flexion or extension.
Yeah.
Everything hurts. And then it like radiates down your legs and like your legs feel weak and fatigued.
Yeah.
And, like it's awful. So they didn't like diagnose like you have a like herniated disc or something like that. I had severe inflammation around the S1 and S2 discs in my lower back. They were like, you got to stop everything.
Oh no.
And
3
I
months
was like,
before high school?
oh yeah, about to my freshman year, like
no.
I gotta make the team. They're like, if you want to be paralyzed, sure, go for it. And I was like, well, let me think about it.
Yeah. Backtrack real quick.
But yeah, so I had to stop everything. I had to sit. They gave me this lumbar support thing. Just picture like a log, like a foam roller essentially.
Oh, okay.
I had to sit anytime I was sitting. I had to sit on that. So I was like sitting like this, like this.
It's a good thing
like,
you weren't in school.
3 months. Yeah, exactly. Everything happened over the summer. Thank God, because I wouldn't have been able to sit like because the chairs they're like this where they just have the bars coming down. So there's nowhere I could have put that. It wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then, so I got that sorted and then started physical therapy around the time that school started. And then did about a month and a half of physical therapy. And then I was good to go. Okay. But I was like, they cleared me halfway through the soccer season. It's like I went to the coach and I was like, hey, any chance I could slide in the squad real quick? And he was like, sorry, we're done. We're set for the season. You got to wait till next year. So I missed my freshman year of high school soccer.
Oh, man.
But I did not like the coach.
Oh.
So it kind of worked out. I had him the next year, but then he left after that. So I only ended up having him for one year instead of 2.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, so that was the worst injury I ever had. And then since then, I was good. That was when I was like 14. And then from then on until my hip started, I was good.
Do you think the lower back problem when you were 14 has something to do with your hips now?
No, because we've looked at that extensively.
Okay,
and all that's clear. I'm good. Because I was worried about that. Yeah. Because that's what I thought when the hip thing started. That's what I thought. Because it felt somewhat similar to my back injury, just only on the left side. So I was like, oh, man, so we had that checked out early on. Yeah, we're good. So now it's just the hip.
Update on the hip, though.
Had another MRI. Did not find anything. So I'm off to rheumatology. Something in the blood is not right, or something in the tissues in that area.
Okay.
Is creating this inflammatory response where all this is building up, and that's where I'm getting these knots in my hip that won't go away. Gotcha. So, yeah. So I see them in a couple weeks, doing some. I got some new medicine. So I'm on competing medications now. No, but I'm on a new one. So we'll see how that goes. And then also doing some needling again. So we'll
like
see.
the little like the small needles that they put in.
Similar to like acupuncture.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
a little bit different technique.
Interesting.
So
yeah, I think because my teammate's having lower back problems too, and she just went and got a steroid shot.
I've had like 4 steroid injections in all different places.
Yeah, I think she just got the one though.
Yep.
I think she's okay with just the one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, have you ever had surgery?
No.
I had for my hip. I had my first surgery ever.
I'm terrified to have surgery.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I gotta be honest, but only because I came out feeling better than when I went in.
I think I had got my tonsils taken out. Yeah, so but I was so
Did
young.
you put you to sleep for that?
Yeah.
That counts.
Yeah, but I was so young that I had no
How old are you?
like 8.
Oh wow! I remember, that being a big thing. People getting their tonsils taken out.
Yeah, and I had all the ice cream I could enjoy, but I had no fear then of like, because I didn't know like the process. But now I'm terrified because I'm scared I'm not gonna wake up. Like they're gonna put me to sleep. And I don't want to wake.
That was the only thing I was really worried, and I was very hesitant to have the surgery. So we tried all this other stuff first, and it didn't help.
Yeah.
And then, so I had to get there at 5:30
in the morning.
So I had to get up at 4:30. So, which means on my schedule, I got 2 hours of sleep. Oh, God. But it was okay because they knocked me out. And I slept there. So
right.
It was fine.
Yeah.
I got my sleep in.
Yeah.
And then so the only other surgery I'd had before this was my wisdom teeth.
Okay.
So I was very, very scared, very nervous. Went into it not knowing anything. The doctor I had was like just very like, do this. We're gonna have the surgery, but like didn't give me any like emotional support.
Right,
what
like,
to expect,
you're gonna be
like
okay,
what, how much pain am I gonna be
Yeah.
in? What do I expect with the surgery? How's that process go? He was just like, be here at this time,
Yeah.
and they'll take care of it. And I was like,
thanks.
cool, but what do I?
Tell me it's gonna be okay. Like, tell me I'm gonna wake up. Just tell me something else.
Just like what to expect, really, you know?
Yeah.
How's the process go? I've never been in this situation before, but I understand from his point, he does this every day.
Right.
So, and so I get there 5:30, check in, wait for about 30 minutes. They call me back, get changed into the scrub gown thing. You're in this like in one of the. It's not really a room. It just has the curtain. And there's just a ton of them side by side.
Yeah.
In there, like 5 different doctors come in, ask you your name, birthday, what you're here for, just so there's no confusion.
Yeah.
And they make sure that like everything's correct.
Yeah.
And then, all the anesthesiologists come in.
Yeah.
They're like, check your medications, make sure you haven't eaten anything, all that stuff, because you can't eat the night before.
Right. Which sucks.
Yeah.
But
Or the morning of.
which
you can't
again
drink either.
sucks.
Yeah. I drink a lot of water, so that was a big issue for me. Yeah. So, get in there. I'm in that waiting room for probably like an hour and a half.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then you're on the bed thing you're on has wheels. Mm-hmm. So then they just unhook you from the thing and wheel you back.
Yeah.
And you go into this operating room, and it's like massive fluorescent lighting on the ceilings.
I would have passed out.
Massive fluorescent lighting.
Oh my
Just like the harshest lighting. You like this worse than this lighting here
right.
that we've got to light up everything. And you're just laying there flat, looking up at the lights. And I remember no one's saying anything to me. They're all talking to each other, running around, talking in medical jargon. I'm like, what's going on?
Like, excuse me, I'm still down here, awake.
This is a lot to take in. There's just a lot going on in the room. The doctor's not in there, though.
Okay.
Never saw the doctor. Last thing I hear before I go under, Mr. Brightside's playing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I go out, I'm going out to Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, no way.
But right before, I remember 2 of the doctors or anesthesiologists, 2 of the medical professionals in the room behind me that are hooking all this stuff up to me. You put the mask on, it's able to breathe and all that. They're like, is it 0.5 or is it 1? I
would be like, no, we ain't going through this today. I got to go.
And I was like, just give me one. Just knock me out.
I've got to go.
I was like, I don't want to hear any uncertainty
We got to come back another
from
day.
anyone in this room right now. And then I was out.
Jeez, yeah.
And then I woke up and I'm back in that waiting area with the curtains and stuff where I was before. And a nurse comes in and she's like, "Oh, you're up. You want any like cookies or anything?" That's what she said. She's like, "Would you like a cookie?" And I was like, "Where am I?"
Right.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take a cookie." And it was a biscuit. It wasn't even a cookie. It was like one of those. The package.
Is it the Belvita things?
Belvita, that's exactly what it was.
I do not like those things.
Don't call this a cookie. Are you
No,
kidding me?
they call it
This
breakfast cookies.
Yeah, this isn't a cookie. Get out of here.
Excuse me.
So, and then I got after 5 minutes of waking up, I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, let's go home."
Yeah.
And then they wheeled me out and I went home.
Yeah. I just remember eating tons of frozen stuff after you get your tonsils taken out. I guess I said it was good for you.
Yeah.
So I had a great time once everything was all said and done. I was living my best life then. So.
And then the recovery was wild. It was fun for like a couple of weeks until like all that stuff started coming back again. But like it gave me like I had that time off.
Yeah.
I could kind of reset my brain a little bit.
But you did a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
Time. Yeah.
I played a lot of Football Manager, which was nice. I pulled like my desktop computer and set it up by the bed.
Yeah.
So I had my monitor, this big monitor, set up on the bed, and I put because I had to lay it on my back, so I would put like my legs like this. I would put the monitor stand under my legs to stabilize it, and then I got my desktop set up.
The setup,
on the bed.
yeah. That was a setup.
Yeah, it was a fun 2 weeks. Yeah. Yep. And then I would switch from that to the recliner because, again, I couldn't sit.
Right.
So I had to recline.
Yeah.
So I'd just go back and forth from the bed to the recliner for a couple weeks. Yeah. So, yeah, all in all, if you got to have surgery, just do it. Get it done. Take care of what you got to take care of early.
Take care of yourself.
Get it early, please. Don't let it linger. Trust me. Don't let it linger.
Listen to this, man. Listen to
from experience, I can tell you.
Yeah, make sure you take
Handle
care of your
the injuries early. Yep, take care of yourself.
Because you need your body to perform well. So.
Yep. Because now I'm in a situation where I'm fine. I was kind of done playing soccer anyway. I wouldn't mind playing like adult league.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about transitioning into coaching.
Okay.
Anyway, so I think my playing career was kind of coming to an end anyway.
Right.
I'm okay like if I don't play anymore.
Yeah. But you'd like to do some coaching now?
Yeah, I'd like to get into coaching.
And Jordan, that one high school.
Yeah, we'll still working on that. It's in the works.
Yeah. Look out for that, guys.
But yeah, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Get your injuries in check early and enjoy a long career.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm good.
Okay.
Got everything off my chest I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good too.
All right. Sweet. Well, that's it for this week.
Yeah.
Tune in next week for another A+ episode.
Yeah,
This is
for sure.
This is the greatest podcast that's ever been created.
Ever.
And that's my own personal opinion and a fact.
Again, completely unbiased. Very unbiased opinion.
So yeah, follow us on social media. All links in the description. Check out our website, PlayWatchWear.com. You get all the products you want on there.
Yeah.
New website coming in the works.
Yeah.
We don't have a date yet, but it's in the works.
Very excited for it.
It's gonna be sick.
And don't forget to comment if you want us to talk about BAR next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Bye.